What's up, guys? Got the Texans shirt on, but we still got the pink on, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, got the Texans shirt on because the Texans just won one of the biggest games. Look, bro, that game last night, that win last night against the Dallas Cowboys is one of the biggest wins the Texans have had in a long time. And bro, like, just the feel of like social media, the team, the energy. I'm walking around campus, I'm seeing so many other people wearing Texans jersey. People talking about good job for the Texans. They congratulating me as I wear my Texans shirt with pride. That win last night was different. It was different, and I feel like it's going to be a catalyst for the rest of the season. Especially if we can keep playing that way. I'm talking more about that, but let's just get into straight game. Of course, we won 19-16, another overtime game. It was a great game. It was a great game. It was a great back and forth defensive game. I love games like that because I feel like too often our back and forth games are shootouts and the score ends up being like 40-something, and so much scoring, and it's like there's no defense. But yesterday, I feel like the Houston Texans and Dallas Cowboys put together one of the best games of the season. A defensive battle that went back and forth for the entire game. It was anybody's game the entire game, and I just felt like it was really interesting, and I just love how that game was played exactly the way it was supposed to be. I could not ask for a better game. So first and foremost, I'm excited that we won that game. I'm excited the game was that good because, I love good football games. I've been saying that forever. I just want to see good football. That's all I want to see. Of course, I got to do stats. Like I said, I ain't done stats in a while. So Deshaun Watson threw the ball 44 times. Of his 44 attempts, he completed 33 of them. He threw for 375 yards, had one touchdown, one interception. Alfred Blue ran the ball 20 times for 46 yards. Deshaun Watson ran the ball 10 times for 40 yards. As far as receiving goes, DeAndre Hopkins had 9 receptions for 151 yards. Kiki QT had 6 receptions for 51 yards. Alfred Blue had 8 receptions for 73 yards. We're going to talk about Alfred Blue, you know what I'm saying? As far as defensively, Tyrann Mathieu had 8 tackles. Bernard McKinney had 8 tackles. Zach Cunningham had 9 tackles. J.J. Watt had 2 tackles. He was credited with a sack. McKinney was credited with half a sack, and Clowney was credited with half a sack. Interceptions, Justin Reed, Kareem Jackson. So that was stats. Don't really care about the Cowboys stats because we won and ain't nobody trying to hear nothing about them. I don't want to hear nothing from a Dallas Cowboys fan for the next 4 years. I don't want to hear nothing about them being America's team because they're not even Texas's team right now. I don't want to hear no kind of trash talking from no kind of Cowboys fan because y'all lost last night. We got bragging rights. I don't want to hear nothing about none of that. Okay, we're going to go back to the game. It was a great game. It was a good game. The last 2 weeks we have been cardiac kids. We've been winning in overtime because of Fairbairn, the ice in his veins. He got the ice water in his veins. Feeling like Fairbairn, we gotta get the ice water in my veins, gotta stay ready. But like I said, he's been a great kicker. Deshaun Watson really is going back into Deshaun form. I remember week 1, week 2, people were like, oh, this, and people's freaking out about Deshaun and stuff. But what I saw last night shows me that Deshaun is back in last season form. I don't want him to take that many hits. It's cool that you run the ball and all the time, but let's maybe slide a little bit more. It was a very physical game. The first play of the game when Deshaun was out of bounds, not the first play of the game, but that first drive of the game when Deshaun ran out of bounds and that dude hit him, okay, that set the tone for the game. It's going to be a physical game, and Deshaun was ready for that. He got right back up in his face. It was like, hey, bro, you ain't finna just disrespect like that. But, I don't want Deshaun taking that many hits. But Deshaun stayed in there, and yes, he was hurt. I know he was feeling that. He was feeling all the hits he was taking, but he stayed in there, and he played a great game. I feel like Alfred Blue did really well for him to step in for Lamar Miller. I want to say some things about Lamar Miller. First and foremost, I don't know if I'm entirely happy with Lamar Miller right now, but since we're celebrating a win, I'm going to save that for a bye week or something. But anyway, Alfred Blue was great running back. He was really involved in the passing game, which is something we don't usually see from Texans running back, so it was good to see that. And he ran good. He ran determined, and I just felt like Alfred Blue played good. What I tell you about Kiki QT, I sat here last week and I said Kiki QT is going to be good. Hopefully he can have another outstanding game, and he had another outstanding game. Now, I know Will Fuller took a step back, but like I said, QT, Fuller, and Hopkins is a dangerous, dangerous, dangerous receiving core, and I just can't wait for it to come into full fruition. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Fuller stepped back, but I feel like if Fuller got a couple more catches and QT did what he did, we're unstoppable. We are unstoppable. Of course, DeAndre Hopkins is DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins is a grown man. After last night's game, I just don't know how you don't see DeAndre Hopkins as a top 3 receiver in the league if he's not the best. Because he's there when you need him. He always shows up, and he's going to give you his all no matter what the situation is. So I just don't understand how you don't at least give him top 3. To me, DeAndre Hopkins is the best receiver in the league. I'm going to say that now. I'm going to always say that. To me, DeAndre Hopkins is the best receiver in the league. And if he's not your best receiver in the league, that's cool and all, but he's in your top 3. He has to be. I don't know who's playing better than him. I don't know who's outdoing him. Yeah, I know Thielen's having a good season out in Minnesota or whatever, but I feel like Thielen can't do the thing DeAndre Hopkins can do. And I just feel like in clutch situations, when the game is on the line and you need somebody to go to, DeAndre Hopkins is always going to be there. And he didn't have his way the whole game. You know, Byron Jones was playing pretty good against him. But at the end of the day, DeAndre stayed consistent. He stayed determined. He played a great game. He was able to just... DeAndre Hopkins is an amazing player to me. He's that dude and he's that man. That's all that I need to say about that. I'm glad we got tight ends involved, more Robert Griffin, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the Texans are a good team when we get our tight ends involved because, you know, when we have Fedora stayed involved, and I feel like once he retired and stuff, we kind of were like, well, what are we going to do at the tight end position? And I feel like Ryan Griffin and Jordan Akins and all of them, I feel like they can still play tight end pretty well, so I was glad to see we got the tight end working. The defense was great. Like I said, we need to re-sign Tyrann Mathieu. We don't need to, look, I want him re-signed before the season ends because he has been such a great addition. He's been such a great safety. He's just continually made plays, and he made so many plays yesterday, and I'm just so happy that he's a Houston Texan. I want him to remain a Houston Texan. I want Jadeveon Clowney to remain a Houston Texans. We need to go ahead and re-sign them immediately. J.J. Watt is feeling it. J.J. Watt is... I didn't know how good his stats was. I'm not going to lie to you. Over this past week, I was looking at his stats compared to Khalil Mack. J.J. Watt's putting up Defensive Player of the Year stats. You know what I'm saying, man? And, like, he's not even fully to J.J. capability, so the defense is great. I guess my only complaint about the game is we should have blew them out. Like, as many red zone attempts as we had, we should have been able to formulate something and blown them out of the water. We should have blown them out. I'm happy we won. We should have blown them out, though. That's just my opinion, because there's no reason you can get into the red zone that many times and you don't end up with a touchdown. But they were playing good defense. Jalen Smith for them was really good. Like, he's on... I play IDP fantasy leagues, and he's on one of my teams, and, like, he's good. Like, I've been known he was good, but that's a good... I'm not going to lie to you. That's a good linebacker, you know what I'm saying, man? But still, there's a way that we should have been able to score. But, yeah. I just feel like we should have won by more. Also, the neutral zone infraction, I think Clowney only had one of those, but we got to get that better. Jonathan Joseph dropped a pick 6. We had a couple drop picks because that pick 6 Jonathan Joseph had... Ooh, if he would have caught that, he's going to the crib. We in the house at 6. And look, it's good that he was able to make that play. That wasn't a completion for them or anything, but it's like we got to catch those. We had 2 other interceptions, so it's not too bad. But it's like anytime there's a drop pick and a dropped opportunity, it's upsetting. But I'm just really excited. That was a really great team win. I feel like it's a real turnaround point for the Texans because usually in primetime games under Sunday night lights or something, the Texans sometimes tend to crumble. And I'm just glad we didn't crumble. I'm glad we win. We showed we can win in prime time. We won the Battle of Texas, you know what I'm saying? I'm just really excited for what's upcoming. We play the Bills next week. The Bills are trying to get stuff together. I don't know what kind of quarterback Josh Allen's going to be next week. And I don't know what LaShawn McCoy is going to do. But I feel like if our defense can contain Ezekiel Elliott, we can contain LaShawn McCoy. And next week should be a W2. We're only one game out of being number 1 in the AFC South. So it's just a really great time to be a Texans fan. I remember saying early on in my videos, relax, we're going to be okay. And look, we are okay. We're moving along. We have a chance to be number one in our division, and that's what really matters to. I'm really excited for what I see upcoming. Like I said, QT, Will Fuller, and DeAndre Hopkins are going to be a very dangerous receiving core. Deshaun Watson is back. J.J. Watt is coming back. Clowney is getting good again. The defense is rolling. We're rolling, and I'm just really excited to see what the week holds. It was a good team win. I'm just super excited. So, amen, say amen. Get down in that comment section. Let me know how you feel. Let me know how you feel. But amen, say amen. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead, like this video, share this video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel. You ain't subscribed to the channel, so lots of channel in the year 2018. Look, y'all stay icy. God above our love. Dexterous is out.